I'm going to say something today that might actually surprise you. I don't think the biggest obstacle on a GLP-1 is the food. I don't think it's the exercise. I don't even think it's the side effects. I think it's a lie. And it's a lie that almost every GLP-1 user has been made to believe. And guess what? I believed it too. So today I want to share 5 of the biggest lies that GLP-1 users believe. And if you've ever felt like you're doing everything right, but you still don't feel successful on your GLP-1 journey, well, then this video is for you. Now, let me just say, these lies do not make you weak. These lies do not mean you're a failure. Most of us believe them simply because that's what we've been taught. As you listen, I want you to ask yourself, have I been believing any of these things without even realizing it? The first lie, the biggest lie I think that we have been told is that we will be happy when we reach our weight goal. Have any of you believed that? Once I get to my goal, I'm going to feel more confident. I'll stop comparing myself. I'll stop beating myself up. I'll stop relying on that scale. I'll love every picture. I'll feel beautiful. I'll feel accepted. But here's what I've learned after losing 88 pounds taking the GLP-1 medication, Mounjaro. Weight loss can absolutely change your body, but it's not going to change your mind. If you've spent years criticizing yourself and criticizing your body and how it looks, that's not going to change just because you lost weight. And I'm a testament to that. So let me share some research with you. Research on weight loss maintenance has found that improvements in body image and self-esteem don't always happen automatically with weight loss. Many people continue to struggle with body dissatisfaction even after they've had significant weight loss. And that's why so many people hit their goal and they're still not happy. I'm telling you, I thought I'd feel different. But guess what? After losing 88 pounds on my GLP-1, I want to do more. I'm looking for that next level of success. And I'm learning how to appreciate where I am now, live in this moment with the body I have now, still work on my goals. But I'm learning that it can't be an either or. You really have to learn how to enjoy the journey as you go. Real confidence comes from how you treat yourself today, not how you're going to treat yourself months from now or weeks from now when you reach a certain goal. What I'm about to share with you next has made so many people want to quit their GLP-1 journey. That brings us to lie number 2. If my weight loss slows down, my GLP-1 is not working. I cannot express to you enough how many people really believe this. They believe that once you're not losing weight, the GLP-1 isn't working. And excuse me, I have to admit that was me too. I thought the same thing. And I have learned from experience over time that is not true. Now, I'm going to tell you, when you're in the thick of things and you get on that scale and 1 week goes by, okay, 1 week went by, you didn't lose. Then you get to that week 2, okay, the scale didn't move. Then you get to week 3, week 4. I know some people who've gotten to month 5 and into month 6 and they still have not lost. They're chugging along here. They haven't changed a thing, but they still aren't seeing weight loss. It seems like the medication stopped working, but that's not necessarily true. Your body could have hit a set point. Your hormones could be out of whack. There could be something else going on in your body. So that's why I always like to stress to people to work with their doctor or a healthcare professional so you can get down to the bottom of what's going on with your body. But sometimes your body really, honestly, is just adjusting to the medication. I actually feel like that's the phase I'm in. I'm in a set point where my body loves this point that I'm at. So what am I going to do about it? I'm going to have to, first of all, accept that slow weight loss is still progress. I'm learning to adapt that mindset. I'm also going to have to face the fact that maybe I need to do something else and tweak some other things to get the weight loss going again. Or how about just be patient and wait till my body decides I want to release some more of this weight? I'm going to tell you what research says. Research consistently shows that weight loss naturally slows after the first several months. That's why people have been on their journey for a year, losing great amounts of weight. When they get to year 2, it slows down, which is me. I'm in year 2. When you get to year 3, it really slows down. So that is your body adapting to the medication. That is your body slowing down. And as your body becomes smaller, remember, it requires fewer calories. I always like to tell people to go to a dietitian, a nutritionist, and consult with your doctor, because there's so many things going on with your body that you just may not know and may not be aware of that I think a healthcare professional can help support you with. So I just want you to know, a slower pace does not automatically mean the medication isn't working. What it boils down to is your biology. Don't confuse slow progress with no progress. And that brings us to lie or belief, as I like to say, number 3. Everybody else is losing faster than me. So if you think that everyone else losing faster means somehow you're not doing a great job on your journey, or you're not where you're supposed to be at on your journey, that is a belief we have that's just not true. Everybody is not supposed to be a super responder. Everyone is not meant to lose weight super fast. So I want you to get that belief out of your head. I recently had someone leave a comment and let me know that they have been taking a GLP-1 for a month and they only lost 5 pounds. They thought they should be doing a better job at that. Why do you think that? It's probably because you've seen other people who have lost more than that. Or maybe once upon a time you lost that when you were younger, stronger, faster. And you thought, oh, I should be losing 10 pounds a month. Well, I'm going to tell you, that is not the norm. Normal weight loss is 0.5 to 2 pounds a week. So if we do 2 times 4 weeks in a month, that gives us 8. So if you lose anywhere between 2 and 8 pounds a month, guess what? You're in the normal range. So 5 pounds a month is great. I don't know if the expectation was to lose 8 pounds. Was it to lose 10? Some people have said I've lost 14 in a month. I think we have to stop comparing our weight losses to what everybody else is doing. No one has your same body, so don't expect to get the same results. 5 pounds, if you're watching, 5 pounds is great in a month. Keep it going. So let me just give you another fact. This is what research says. This is not what Didi is saying. Research says that slow weight loss is maintained over time better than fast weight loss. So losing slow is going to be a benefit in the end. Let's take the stigma off of losing slow. So can I ask you something? I want to know, which one of these lies have you believed the most? That takes us to lie number 4, which I think this is what a lot of GLP-1 users actually believe. The scale is the only thing that matters. If you're on this journey for strictly weight loss, I get why you would think that, but other benefits happen in addition to the weight loss. You get more energy, your blood pressure lowers, your A1C lowers. Even if you're not diabetic, you could be pre-diabetic. So all of those improvements you're going to see taking this GLP-1. Everything is not about the scale. What about your blood sugar level? What about your A1C? What about your energy level? What about your strength? What about your confidence? Are you walking up the stairs and you're not being as winded? Are you sleeping? I got to do a humble brag right here and show you guys that I've been getting in 9+ hours of sleep. Jeez Louise, I'm excited about this. All those things are playing into becoming a healthy person. Not just a person who's losing weight, but becoming a healthy person, because you could be a thin person that's not necessarily healthy, and we don't want that. So let's celebrate things beyond the scale. That brings us to lie number 5. And I actually think this is one of the biggest misconceptions that people have about the GLP-1 journey. And I don't care if you're taking Ozempic, Mounjaro, Zepbound, Wegovy, whatever the GLP-1 is. The misconception is that the GLP-1 does all the work. Now, if you've been taking this medication for any length of time, especially 2 years in like me and 88 pounds down, I'm going to tell you, the GLP-1 does not do all the work. It does not. These GLP-1s are powerful tools. They are a tool in your health journey, your weight loss tool belt. But they're just a supplement. They are not the whole shebang. That's not all you need. So you might be saying, well, I can't do this without the GLP-1. And I agree, it's a great support. But is the GLP-1 making you go to the gym and exercise or take that walk around your block? It is not. The GLP-1 is not tapping you on the shoulder. Dee, go get that workout in. Is the GLP-1 choosing your meals? Is the GLP-1 helping you to meal prep? Is the GLP-1 helping you to count calories? The GLP-1 is not building muscle. The GLP-1 is not helping you to process that emotional eating. The GLP-1 is not giving you confidence. All those things. Guess who's doing that? You are. You are. So embrace the support, embrace the tool, embrace the supplement, but never think, not for 1 minute, that the GLP-1 is doing all the work. Because I'm going to tell you, it is not. It is you. The GLP-1 can absolutely quiet the noise, but you have to build the healthy habits. You have to build the lifestyle. You have to make those changes to make it successful. So if nobody else is giving you credit for what you are doing, just come here, because I'm going to give you credit for everything you're doing to support yourself on your health journey. I want to leave you with one thought. What if the biggest lie isn't any of these things I mentioned? What if the biggest lie is believing you have to be perfect to be successful on this journey? I'm going to tell you, after losing 88 pounds, I have not been perfect with this journey. I have had stalls. I have had times where I lost 0.2 after having what I thought was a stellar week with calories, protein, exercise, sleep, water, all the things. And I still just didn't see anything on the scale. That is still progress, even when you're not losing. So you might say, how is it progress when I'm not losing? Well, my blood pressure went down. My A1C went down. My inflammation is down. I could get up and walk up the stairs easily and not feel pain in my joints when I'm doing it. All of that is because of what's happening in the background with these GLP-1s. So you have to hold on to those on those days when you're not losing. This is an emotional battlefield. This is not just losing weight for some of us. If you are someone who has struggled with weight and maybe you became a diabetic or had some other things, health issues going on, and that prompted you to become overweight, your journey is probably going to look a little different. We all know research says that diabetics lose weight slowly. So I have to embrace that, right? I know diabetics who have lost faster than I have, but they are not me and I'm not them. So I have to embrace that and say to myself, I'm going to do things in my own time, how my body allows me to do it and how my mind allows me to do it. I've had weeks where I question myself. I had months where I question myself. I've had times where I thought, am I ever going to reach my goal? I even made a video about that because that was a real question in my mind. I started doing the math. But here's what I know today. Success on a GLP-1 is never about struggling. It's about refusing to quit. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm refusing to quit on this journey. So if you're with me and you refuse to quit, drop down in the comments and say, I refuse. I want you to put that in the comment section because I'm telling you, I'm refusing to quit. It might take me another 2 years, but that's okay. Guess what? I got time for my health. So we can do this. If you can let go of these lies and replace them with consistency, patience, and grace, I truly believe that this journey becomes a little lighter, a little less stressful, not because the medication changes, but because your mindset changes. And sometimes that's the transformation that lasts the longest. So with that, if this video encouraged you, I want you to share it with someone on the GLP-1 journey. Also, hype the video so that YouTube pushes this video out to other GLP-1 users that need to hear this message. I want you to join the Diva family. So subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I go live or upload a video. I am live on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I would love to see you there. We would love to support you on your health journey. Go down into the description of this video and check out the links there. I have a link to the Didi's Inner Circle, a small private group that can help you on your journey. Visit my stand store. And most importantly, I want you to take great care of yourself on this journey. And remember, slow and steady, wait a minute, normal and steady wins the race. Just don't quit.
Downsizing, Diva.